Hey, everybody. So it looks like the sunglasses are sticking, huh? Is that what we're going with?
Until I can get rid of Murphette and get Murph Rick. That's what.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Murphette. I don't think you're getting rid of Murphette because I'm going to make sure it stays around forever.
I could deal with it if you didn't get Dukester, because that's you have so much to work with. There's so many Hulkster, Hulk Hogan things that you can do. What am I going to do as Murphette? Am I going to pretend I'm a Muppet?
Yeah, that's right. You're a Muppet. You just keep flapping anyway. You're just like, rah, 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 rah. Hey, look at that. Black Rose Comics. It's been a while, man. Good to see you. Well, we want to welcome everybody to the show. Thank you. We know this is a special, different night for us, but we thought we'd have some fun and do it anyway. It's a beautiful night out here. At least
it is a beautiful day here in Ohio, especially where Derek lives, because he was trying to dox everybody on Tuesday. So let's dox him tonight.
So we just thought that we would do it, and we had to reschedule for this guest because I was sick the first time he scheduled, and Murph was going through some things with his cat. So, I mean, it was just bad. So we decided we would.
Why do you always say that things? She passed away.
Well, okay.
Why do you got to say things that hurt me? That it's just things.
That hurt you more than me saying she passed away? Okay. You're weird. But yeah.
I'm trying to make light of my pain, Derek. Why?
I'm not trying to make light of your pain. But
I
anyway,
know. I'm being fun. Dude, chill, man.
Well, we want to welcome
no
guest to the show and move on from this dirge that you're in right now. We want to welcome our special guest, Hojo. Hey, man. Thanks for coming on.
What's up, fellas?
Hey.
Sound like you're going through shit.
Yeah, thanks for rescheduling with us, man, because we know we put you through it the first
time.
Man,
no big deal. Yeah.
Had you all ready and then
thanks, Black Rose.
Yeah.
Rip Murph's cat, no doubt. Yeah, I was trying to be sensitive and see where that got me. Gosh. Okay. Well, anyway.
It's called Duke It Out.
Fun.
Yeah.
It's called Duke It Out. We got it.
It is.
This is part of
something you're going to share tonight, Murph?
Yes, I am. And I was waiting all week.
Oh
man.
Look at this.
Oh man. No, Crazy's here. Okay. Mo's not here. But
Crazy Mad's not prepared. Hey, how about we give you 5 minutes, Crazy Mad, and you come up with a question anyway.
So let me share this.
So in the meantime, while Crazy Mad's coming up with a question of the week, Murph's going to share something. But,
okay.
So usually what we do is question of the week. Hojo, we spend a few minutes doing that. I don't know if you've watched our show or not. And then
once or twice,
okay, and then Crazy Mad comes up with some weird question or fun. Sometimes it's fun. Sometimes it's weird as hell. And we have a good time answering it with the chat. And then we move into whatever subject and we talk about the book. I don't think we have much of a subject tonight, although we'll see what Murph's going to show us here.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, Derek. So we talk a lot about music on our show.
Oh, cool.
And we debate things like who's good, who isn't. And I just wanted Derek to look at this lineup here.
I hate
where especially day 2 on Friday, September 22nd, the 3 headliners are Tool, Godsmack, and Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
And then who's the band right after Limp Bizkit?
Who's terrible? It's terrible.
So
I hate them.
Derek loves Megadeth, and I have told him so many times nobody likes Megadeth, and he hates Limp Bizkit. And I told him Limp Bizkit was very popular.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Fucking terrible.
See, it is. Loser. They're horrible.
Terrible. They're out.
Dude,
oh God, don't give me.
They have some of the best written songs, all for the Nookie.
Okay.
Who doesn't get or Roland?
I don't know if you know what you're getting yourself into here, man. But
I know what he's. I know what he's doing. I know what gaslighting looks like. They should do it for a living, fella.
Oh my gosh! Holy shit! Okay, so slow down. Slow down. I got to stop you for a minute. So I know that Hojo and I don't see eye to eye on all music. You know, we were on the Good Stuff show, and that's okay. But I think
no, of course, no one ever is going to. That's what's so great about music.
Yeah,
about Limp Bizkit, very much.
Oh, you guys did talk about Limp Bizkit?
No, I just know. I can tell by what he said that I just can't believe you're even pushing them as like they wrote great music.
I'm being funny. No, I mean their music's fun, but yeah, rolling, break your fucking face. I mean, very basic lyric. Like anyone could write their songs. Like that's nothing.
Man,
they don't have anything that's like, whoa.
Look at Crazy Mad. This is terrible. This is terrible. What's wrong with our chat, man? That's what I gotta say.
Is this a definitive Megadeth is just not there, Derek? I mean,
I'm more of a Metallica fan.
Oh, Metallica, me too. Okay. I love Metallica. Derek loves Megadeth.
Like I can go through all of these. Foo Fighters, love them. Weezer, Rancid, not a punk fan. Tool, Legend, Godsmack, shouldn't be there. Cool. Limp Bizkit, terrible. Avenged Sevenfold, I don't care. Pantera, love it. Fall in Reverse sounds like a gay cover band. Green Day, Queens of the Stone Age,
they're
love
rocking.
them. Guitar Hero, Turnstile, again a gay cover band.
Yeah, I don't know who Turnstile is. I've never heard of them before.
Whether you like Metallica or whether you like Megadeth, that's neither here nor there.
I mean, Dave Mustaine's a good guitar player. I just don't like his voice.
Well, one of those bands are in this lineup, which is stupid. You know, you got some of the biggest metal bands in here, but no Metallica and no Megadeth.
Yeah, but I heard
what's that say about
got Zach Wilde playing guitar now.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, because I was going to go to I was going to try to win tickets in like around my birthday in mid-August at MetLife Stadium. It's Pantera and Metallica and somebody else that's playing like a 3-day thing, and you get to go. Pretty crazy.
Yeah. So look at this. Steve Worcester loves Megadeth. It's his favorite band of all time. Yes. Finally, somebody on my side. Well, I think that would be a great show because it's going to be a tribute to Pantera. You know, Pantera. Who else did they have drumming for them?
I don't know. I mean, I know Vinnie Paul died too. So
yeah. So I wanted to say it. I thought it was Mike Portnoy, but I could be totally
I was gonna
wrong.
say if it would be Mike Portnoy, that'd be a fucking. I might divorce my wife to go to that.
You're right. I know, but it would be a good.
You are good at gaslighting.
I'm just kidding. I think she's right around the corner.
Yeah, but dude, that would be fun, man. I think that would be a great show.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen Metallica a couple times. It's pretty decent.
I've never seen Metallica.
Yeah, I've seen them once and I loved it. It was great.
I got that. Like the Load album.
Okay.
There's always a tattoo you regret. That's that one. That was
okay.
I was fucking blazed.
That's awesome. Now here's before we get into this anymore, let's do the question of the week because I know Crazy Matt's kind of
let's do it.
Let's give him his time.
I don't think he's happy with me right now.
Okay, so let me put this up and let me stop the screen right now. And we'll go there. So question of the week. Would you rather be able to run a long distance or be able to lift heavy weights?
Heavy weights easily because I'm shorter than 6 foot and I could just beat the shit out of my way out of any problem. So
yeah, if you can lift heavy weights, you're going to be pretty tough,
long distance. Right? What the fuck's that going to do?
Yeah.
Win the Boston Marathon? I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless you're stranded somewhere, that's the only time that's going to come in handy, right? Like lifting heavy weights would come in handy all the time.
And I suck at long distance. Like in the Army, like we would do 12-mile runs after like maybe 3 or 4. I'm like, ooh, it's not for me.
Yeah, that sucks.
I don't like
Here's the thing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Here's the thing, though. I feel like if you got one magically, lifting weights is an easier thing to get into over time and do, where running long distance, that sounds like that would be terrible to actually learn how to do that. You know what I mean?
For both, actually.
Yeah. You're right.
Like, genetically, like a big short squatty guy can't do long distance running. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but what is this? Apocalypse coming soon. Give me long distance. Holy shit, Crazy man. It's the end times.
Yeah, if there's a zombie apocalypse, strength don't matter. You got to run.
Doesn't it matter though? I think it does.
Yeah. Well, not
what if
Walking
you have to pry
Dead.
Shit open and get under it and like throw shit at zombies.
You can walk upstairs in The Walking Dead. They can't climb stairs, so you just got to run from them. Like now, if it's like vampires, like in the Will Smith I Am Legend, well, then you want strength because those they were real strong.
Yeah, but you could throw people. You could do all kinds of shit.
Okay.
You could lift
all right. So let's.
You could rob banks. I'm just saying, if you're into that.
Yeah.
You know? I'm not saying I would do it. I'm just saying, if you need to survive, I mean, you rob.
Heck yeah. Right.
Yeah, you do what you need.
Strength comes in handy more than long distance, for sure.
So how about what if the zombies were World War Z, the Brad Pitt? Those things were fast and strong. What would you rather?
Oh, no. He said run long distance. He just said run fast.
Yeah, he said long distance.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yep. Mm-hmm. See, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, then strength's better. You're right.
Yeah. What would long distance do?
If you have strength, is that like throughout your body, you could actually run a little faster. I mean, if you like,
probably could.
Fucking
good point,
man. You can run a little faster. Gotcha.
I agree.
Well, look at the running backs in the NFL. They're stacked, and look how quick they are.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm going with that now. Yeah.
Yep.
You're right.
Yep. There you go.
We solved it.
I'm telling you.
Got you again, Crazy Mad. Stumped you again.
Stumped you again. Right.
Money is worthless to zombies.
So now let's get back to this. So can you zoom in on some of the smaller names, Murph?
I can guarantee I don't know any of them.
No, I know.
Coheed and Cambria? You haven't heard of them?
Yeah, Coheed and Cambria. I knew Corey Taylor. I know who that is.
Oh yeah, I know Corey Taylor is. Yeah,
but
the end of the night, the emo night tour. No, thank you.
I know all this doesn't sound fun to me.
No, there's
only
a couple
at a time.
AWOL Nation is a military person. The Viagra Boys, is that real?
Zoom in.
I mean, there's a lot of bands. There's like 70 bands listed here. This is.
I bet
you say you could not zoom in.
Boys.
Can you zoom in, Murph?
Pierce the Veil. Oh, you stole a line from my fucking book. Thanks a lot.
What?
Pierce the Veil. You stole a line from my book. Thanks a lot.
Ooh, nice. Wow.
The Viagra Boys. I almost want to look it up, and I don't want that in my Google history.
How about now?
There you go.
Sleep Token. Better. Ooh, that's a good name.
So Megadeth is in there. They're just not one of the main ones.
Oh, they're up there with Mannequin Pussy.
Yeah.
Right on.
I know who Bad Omens are.
See you, Space Cowboy. Who comes up with these names? What are these kids doing nowadays?
This is stupid.
I know. I like asking Alexandria.
No.
Baby Metal is the Asian girls that sing.
Oh, my friend Pixel Trader was talking about fucking Baby Metal. I was like, what are you on? What is that?
Wow.
Because they're not singing in English. So
Flogging Molly? Wow.
I've heard of them. Yeah. I don't like it.
Rival Sons, they're pretty cool. They're more blues rock. I like those guys.
I like that. I'm a big Government Mule fan.
Yeah. No, I'm not seeing a lot on here, man.
How many days is this? 4 days?
Yeah, 4 days.
This is not
so if there's a day you really like, it works.
311. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. 311. I can't believe they have that on there.
I'm old. God.
That's a weird lineup, though, isn't that? 311, Foo Fighters, Weezer, and Rancid. That's a weird.
And Megadeth and like, hey, what's up? Like, get the fuck away from me.
I think it's terrible.
Avatar, Dead Poet Society. Now you're just fucking ripping off movies.
Yeah.
What did it say? Beauty School Dropout, Grease.
I got to be honest.
That better be a lesbian band.
These lineups, man, they just piss me off. I hate seeing mega lineups like this when all you have is shit. You have like 3 great bands and then that's
dude, I've been to a lot of festivals, brother. I mean, in my day, like I'll be 42 this year. Like since I'm talking, like I saw the Grateful Dead like a week before Jerry Garcia died in 1995.
Oh man,
like, I've
that's
been
crazy.
Like about a month or something like that. Like I've been Like I've seen the band Fish like 14 times, man.
Right.
I've seen them all. I'm 30 miles from the Dave Matthews Band, like where they originated.
Yeah.
Not that it's not metal, but still, like I've seen a lot of shit. I used to be
they're
a
big
metal guy.
Like I was like
people say
metal
they're great.
It's weird. It's weird. Like I used to be into all of it. I didn't care. I love music.
Right.
All of it. Like except for bluegrass. I fucking hate it.
Ooh,
my wife
really?
Yeah, because my dad is into it, and I just don't.
Because your dad's into it.
No, I'm like from Virginia. Like it's like if you're
force
fed something as a child, you're not going to appreciate it.
Yeah. See, I love it, and but I love all styles of music. I really do.
His is like old school. Like I'm talking like Jimmy Martin and Ralph Stanley and Flat and Scruggs, like the old. Okay.
I love that.
Gross. Ugh.
Yeah.
So I naturally rebelled. So I'm like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have a Led Zeppelin poster, like to this day, that was in my room in high school, and like he'll look at it. He would come in and be like, "Those girls need to get their haircuts." I'm like, "Fuck you, man." Whatever. But, yeah, I understand it. So my wife's making me go to this like Americana festival. It's like called Red Wing. It's like real big, like a big.
I bet I'd love it.
You would unfortunately you would love it. But
unfortunately,
it's good because I'm doing it for my family and stuff. Like it's not about, my wife hammered it into my brain. It's not about me.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's true. It'll be a good family time, man. What better things could you do?
Yeah. I took my wife to see Kiss a couple years ago, and she was just looking at me. She's like, "What are you?" Yeah.
I know. I've learned a long time ago. I don't take my wife to the bands anymore to see the concerts.
No, she took me. She bought me tickets for my birthday last year. We went on Government Mule, so that was great.
Right, that'd be a great show. But unless you're both into the band, it's just not worth it. So I take my oldest son because he's a metalhead, so he loves Megadeth and all that. So
right.
We're awesome.
I'm a big Rush. I'm a big Rush fan. My wife hates Rush.
Yes,
dude.
Mega Rush.
Derek loves Rush more than even Megadeth.
Oh, dude. Oh, God. I have a fucking poster as soon as you come down like to the basement area. It's like you see them.
Nice.
And she got me like a Hemisphere is the 40th anniversary. It's got like one side of the LP is a live version of 2112 all the way through.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys just become best friends?
Yeah.
We might have.
Yeah.
Now look at Crazy Matt. Crazy Matt, I'm kicking your ass out. What the hell's wrong with you, man?
No, he's already bought some stuff for me. He's cool.
Gosh, look at this.
I've never heard anyone say anything bad about Rush. I really haven't.
No. I used to hate Geddy Lee's voice, but I appreciate. I thought it was hard at first.
Okay.
Until I was like old enough to know, like I had an uncle that was, or an older cousin. Like I guess it was my wife's cousin, so it's my second cousin. He like opened my eyes to everything from like the Beatles to Yes.
Good, good for him.
Motorhead. I'm a huge Motorhead.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
Well, my 5-year-old loves Motorhead. He does this like when I'm not grilling. So,
Motorhead's great.
It's great. Like music it's been my life. I'm
right.
I'm terrible at it. I'm a bad guitar player. I'm all right at drums. I get better when I'm drunk, but worse when I'm drunker.
So you're a drummer too. That's great.
Yeah,
so am I.
I do that sometimes. Like my son has a little set. So I mean, if you're a Rush fan, you're either more likely you're a drummer.
Yeah, you're an air drummer.
Their bass is really good. I feel like they're more of
Geddy Lee. You can't really even when like Yes got inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Geddy Lee played for Chris Squire when after he died.
Roundabout. Yep, he played Roundabout with him. So that was great. That was an awesome show.
Well, Crazy Mad, you can actually buy the book. It's cool.
Hail, Dean. Derek, what's the movie one? What's the movie with Rush that we just watched?
I love you, man.
Right. He's right. It's Lee's voice.
Yeah, Lee's voice.
I understand. That's why my cousin doesn't like it.
Yeah, I get it. Although, I've heard people like I'm a Journey fan, and then people will say they hate Steve Perry.
I fucking hate Journey.
Yeah.
So since you guys like Rush, I wonder how you guys will think this. I feel like the closest to his voice is like Coheed and Cambria, and I say that's a good thing.
It's
like that's kind of how his voice is.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't think that's annoying. Like I don't like Megadeth's voice, but
when
I do like
saw him live, like they did the R30 tour, and like his voice was shot.
Oh, really? Now, see, when I saw the R30 tour, it was great. I think they sounded great during it.
Like I don't know if it was like the last leg of the tour or whatever.
Yeah, it might have been depending on where.
I mean, if they're sick,
Phoenix.
Okay.
Like you can get a bad tour if someone's like sick that day. Like they're human, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like they still gotta go.
Hey Doc, thanks for coming.
Hey, hell.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just a choice, you know what I mean? Like I understand why people don't like certain voices. I get it because I can't stand it either. I don't know why people like Maroon 5, like that guy's voice.
What? Who the fuck would like that, dude?
No, but there's a lot of people that like it, you know, and they're popular. I didn't even know who they were
until like Ethan was talking about him a couple, months ago.
Well, yeah, and then he's on The Voice. He's doing all kinds of shit.
I've never even heard of that. I don't watch that stupid shit.
Right, but it's all over the place.
Yeah, so you're right. Okay. Maroon 5 is pretty big.
They are big. But whenever you listen to The Voice, it's kind of got this weird voice like this when he sings.
I think it's like he uses auto tune a little bit.
So
he probably does.
I don't think he does because I saw him do something like a live. I mean, maybe it was pre-recorded and he could have done it, but it sounds weird as hell to me. I know that.
I think more females like his voice for whatever reason.
Oh, for real.
You hate Rush and you like Maroon 5. What the hell is wrong with you, crazy?
I don't dislike Maroon 5, but I understand what you guys are saying. I mean, I don't like them, but they have some hits that I was like, oh, that's a nice song.
Well, maybe it was the first song I Googled and I didn't like.
That happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man.
It's like I'm not a big fan of The Who. I'm a classic rock fan. I don't like The Who. There are a couple songs, but that's about it. Like,
they're on and off for me.
I think Pete Townsend's an overrated guitar player, but he's better than me, so I shouldn't talk shit.
What's your view on Bruce Springsteen?
I can't stand him.
There we go. Me and Derek, we've had that conversation. We don't get it. Like people love him,
man. Like Born in the USA, that's like a fight against the working man, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Like he can't stand people like you and me.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. That is for sure. I know that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Rick Saylor, thanks for coming, man. Yeah, it's weird, and he acts like he's some great American songwriter, but I'm like, I just don't understand it. A lot of people love him, but I don't know why. I just can't.
I know. I had a guy I was in the army with, like his name was Pete Petrosky. His last name was Jeff Petrosky from Jersey. Like, go New York Giants, Yankees. He's like Bruce Springsteen. We went to a concert at the Desert Diamond Casino in Tucson. And this guy was like fucking crazy about Bruce Springsteen, right? We go in there and he's talking about he's like, I'm gonna get pictures of Bruce. I'm like, I don't know, man. They said no photography. It's like 25 fucking signs that said no photography. He's in there, like, I'm gonna get a picture of Bruce. Like, he paid for my ticket. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'll go in there, I'll get drunk, and I'll listen to Born to Run. I can deal with a couple.
Right. Blinded by the Light, maybe.
Susie's like, bah, 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 bah. Fucking boom, 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 boom. Coming to get us. I'm like, fuck Jeff, dude. We get out there. He's like, I'm going to listen to fucking Bruce. I'm like, well, fuck you, dude. I'm going to the casino and maybe get laid or something. Fuck you. I'm out of here. I'll meet you back here in 4 hours. Didn't see him the rest of the night. I got an apartment, I got a room and fucking passed out. Talked to him the next morning. I was like, what'd you do? He's like, I listened to him all night. I was like, hey, you were fucking retarded.
Doc, you can drop a link.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's not
drop a link in the chat.
I'll post it. I don't know if we have any mods here. If we have any mods, guys, pick up the link and post it out.
Isn't Crazy Man a mod?
I'm not sure.
Crazy Man on you?
Yeah. Yep. Crazy. That'd be great if you could pick that up.
So, want to go to your book?
Yeah, let's look at why we're here in the first place.
Because we could get lost in music. We love talking about music.
Yeah.
So
Heck yeah, man. Talk about it forever. So, why don't you take that off there, Murph?
Dude, it's like we share a mind.
Mm-hmm.
That would be awesome. Okay.
No, you don't want to go in here. It's too many voices.
Oh, wait.
Crazy man! I get down with PCR and Garth Brooks.
Oh yeah, I like that.
I mean, I was in high school in the '90s, so I can't hate Tupac. It's like you can't.
No, There
we go. All right. So we brought it up.
Yep.
So.
Oh, can you play the video?
Yeah. CCR is fantastic. Yeah, I like CCR as well. I have to make a comment on that. Credence, man, Credence is one of the best. So
they're America.
Oh yeah, even my dad does like Credence.
Does he?
Yeah, he gave me
It's
a Credence
hard not
back in high school. I was like, we used to sneak and smoke pot after high school, and me and my buddy would just listen. It was a chronicle. It's like the 20 greatest hits of CCR. There was a time when I could tell you like every track on that album, like first to last.
Oh, look at that! Rick
they're based on baby metal. So you're talking about baby metal. That's funny.
I'm looking for it, Doc. Is it IGG or Kickstarter or something else? So, Doc, if you want to put that link in here, go ahead and put it in the chat so somebody can copy it. That'd be great.
Do you know if you have your audio for the video?
I should, yeah. Let me get in here, see if I can make it work. Here we go. Actually,
give him the full screen.
In a world where creatures of myth and legend exist, a covert task force is charged with keeping humanity safe from supernatural threats. And when young Nancy Moon stumbles into the eternal battle between good and evil, she finds... Oh my God, will you shut up? What's happening? Agent Beckett here. Aren't you tired of stuff like that? Want something different? Roll the tape. Whoops. Sorry about that. That's a song I'm writing for my ex. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's more like it. Alrighty. Welcome to the world of the Mythicals. We have it all. Monsters, magic, government agents. He's the strong silent type. This guy, oh, gross, dude. Get some kind of cream or something. Lots of 90s style action. Pew, pew, pew. And that strong female lead alluded to earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention a dashing field commander with a great sense of fashion. Look at those glasses. South River Studios presents The Mythicals, Issue 1. Buy it if you dare. Oh, will you can it already? How'd you get free? Now beat it before I lose my cool.
So what are you waiting for? Back it today. Like right now.
Back the Mythicals today.
All right. I like it.
All right.
That was fun. I like that trailer. I've seen it a few times. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Who'd you have to animate that?
It's Pedro Ang.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay. I didn't know he did that. That's really fun.
Yeah, it's all hand drawn, man. He's a joy to work with. He's good at what he does.
Yeah, that's cool. He did a good job making that character.
Is there a cat in the tree in the background? Is the cat a character, or did you just put that in there to?
What?
It's like a company mascot, I guess you would say.
Okay.
Okay, I see it now.
The office. Yeah.
That's
Good
hilarious. Very nice. Okay. So tell us about it. Tell us about the book.
Well, it's a supernatural action mystery that has Nancy Moon join Level M, which is a covert task force comprised of creatures from myth and legend that protects the world from supernatural threats. So it's almost like a kind of like Dresden Files and X-Files conspiracy, and like Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay.
So it's like 13 issues. Like I've already got 6 written. So
Nice.
Each issue is like a little self-contained adventures. For the first 2 issues are kind of like due to budgetary requirements, or kind of like it's like a 2-part pilot. And so we've got some character designs for the new, because I can't, as a writer, I can't introduce everybody. It'll just be convoluted. And so,
are you going to go past the 12, or is that?
Oh no, just 13, and that's it, man. It's done. It's already done. Like I've plotted it all out. It's done.
Okay.
Like
wow.
I've got 2 writing commissions already.
At the end, do you plan on doing like a graphic novel with all of them together?
I mean, we do some trades. We'll see how it turns out. Like, it's pretty been a pretty good response so far.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
hey, Crazy Mad. Thanks for putting that link out there, Crazy Mad. Appreciate it.
And thanks, Dean.
Vampire the Buffy Slayer is my favorite porn parody. Awesome.
It's 4:20, man. It's been a long day.
Heck yeah. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's cool. No, I'm liking this. And I especially like this page. This is the introduction.
It's his very first appearance.
Nice. Hey, guess what I did today? Well, while we were sitting there just getting set up, I'll have to stop soloing this. Let me see if I can do it this. Yeah.
Oh man, right on. Thank you. That's cool.
Yeah. Just sketching it. I don't know, it's kind of blurry right now, but yeah, I was trying to get him in there.
Nice.
He's pretty cool looking. I like him.
Yeah, he's very cool looking.
Yeah, he's pretty terrifying. Like when you he eats up so much, like I guess you would say screen time or like page time, whatever, man. Like
yeah,
it's a joy to write. Like this like basically came from a nightmare. Like years and years and years ago.
Oh really? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, a lot of a couple things, and just like my love of like mythology and like how monotheism like branched into polytheism, and like then it came back, and you look at over the years, like through human existence, the like religion and stuff is a way to explain things humanity couldn't understand. Like they couldn't grasp, they didn't know what science was, they didn't know a lot of things, and so like I guess you have like some gods are repurposed, some just faded away, and then like I get to do a lot of twists on different motifs, and we get to world hop. Like I loved Indiana Jones as a kid.
Yeah.
So like, that adventure, like archaeology, that search through history, like they're all like there's a like the pieces of 8. It's like this prophecy which Dean did the bookmark for. It's like a scroll on one side. It's pretty much the key to this whole book. Like once you get issue like maybe to 10, you'll look back at that and be like, oh, I got it.
Oh, that's cool.
So you said you couldn't introduce everyone. How many main characters do you introduce? Like, is there just one main character, or is it more like a team book?
Oh, that's a team book, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. But I mean, she's the main focus. Like Nancy, she's the vehicle to where the reader gets to experience this whole world. Like the way I see it is like issue 1, like you get to look through the keyhole, kind of see what's going on. Like you got what's going on. Then issue 2, it just pretty much knocks the door down. Like you just say, oh.
So is she part of the team where she's the main character and she's also a badass?
By the end of the book, like not to spoil anything, I can't.
Sure.
She's she wakes up, college grad, and by the end of the book, she finds out that she gets caught up in this little battle between good and evil, and she finds out the monsters are real, and like, whoa.
That's very cool.
By the end of the book, she finds out that she's a mythical. Obviously, she's got the powers and all that. Like it's my little blanket term, kind of like mutant and X-Men. So it's kind of
sure. I like that.
Yeah, I love
our books. Well, our book deals with mythology too. We love mythology, so
yeah,
that'll be fun. There's so much you can do with it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big sandbox. Like,
yeah,
there are no rules because I don't have a publisher. I don't have anybody tell me what I can and can't do. I can do whatever I want. As long as the writers dig it, then who cares?
Yeah, it's public domain. Yeah. All that stuff, no one can.
Yeah.
Even with Thor, with Marvel, you just got to be careful. There's just certain things they consider own, but
image licenses, like you can't do. Yeah. You can really reinvent that. Like,
I wonder if they do have a thing where he like, if you make Thor, he can't like ride a hammer. Like if that's kind of their thing.
Or maybe like the winged helmet or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I wonder.
I mean, I would think some of the looks you couldn't, like the round. What do they call those? Like those circle things on his.
Yeah,
armor.
that is weird. I don't even know what those are, but they are always on him.
Yeah, probably if you did blatant ripoffs like that, but I'm sure I've seen other versions of Thor, and I'm like, if you went a little more on the traditional side of it, it would look like Marvel.
Yeah.
So you could get away from it easily.
Yeah. So what legends do we know of? Like, what is there, like Dracula?
No, there's no Dracula. It's a little too on the nose. I mean, vampires exist. All that. Pretty much everything. Like, it's all real. Like, anything you can think of. Like, I do have a thing like where there are no dragons anymore because the English helped the Chinese exterminate them all.
That's cool. I like that.
Because like politically we're closed off to China, but we have a back door in case like there's some shit goes down in the world. We have to because Level M, like, it's not just in America. Even though they fund it all, there are branches throughout the world. It's an international thing. So like we get to go to Egypt, we get to go to Greece, we get to go to England. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
So if you compare it to a comic, are they like X-Force where they're doing stuff and people don't know it? Or are they like Midnight Suns? Are they like Avengers? What are they like? Do people know about them?
Yeah, it would be like X-Force for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I love X-Force.
Yeah.
Doc likes the
artwork does look great.
Like the let's put the Geneva Conventions do not apply.
Okay.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. That's my Frank Miller panel right there with him drop kicking them.
That's cool.
I like that.
Yeah.
I remember
there's specific panels like that, and like there's this page like with the blue fire and all that. I went Alan Moore with that one. It was like, dude,
is that up?
I don't know if it's up or down. I don't remember anymore.
Okay.
I don't look at it anymore. Thanks, Doc. Back it.
Oh, it's here maybe.
That's it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you put that on Twitter today, didn't you?
Yeah. That's my Bill Bixby.
Yeah,
I like that. I'll say Bill Bixby's down here at this bottom panel.
Yeah,
the bottom panels.
Very cool.
I like that. I'm a big Hulk fan too, man.
Oh, for sure.
Love
my
Hulk.
favorite.
Grew up watching it. So fun. Very cool, man. I do like the pages. There's a lot of detail that you see more up close, which is cool.
Yeah, Thomas and Everson work well together. They've worked together before.
Okay. So did he ink this traditionally, or was it inked digitally?
It's inked digitally. It's penciled traditionally. I still have
Okay.
2 pages left.
It looks good though. I mean, anymore it almost don't matter. I mean, it looks great, digital or
And that's all
traditional.
Nice. Oh, that's a good cover.
Yeah. So
like
the Inquisitor.
Another $125, and like everybody gets the grayscale print of that.
Oh, okay. That's really nice.
Yeah.
No logo, no colors, just badass.
Just the print. Yeah,
Yep.
That's cool.
That guy in the background looks cool too.
Mm-hmm.
He looks big. Is he tall?
No, we'll get there.
Okay. Sorry.
That's all right.
Spoilers.
I know. I'm
Can't do the
sorry.
Spoilers.
That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah,
that's really
I do
nice.
love.
That's really cool.
It reminds me of the band Ghost. Do you ever listen to them?
No.
They have a bishop. He's a lead singer and dresses
like an
like
evil
a bishop.
Yeah.
And he's got all the markings on him and everything.
Wait, are they from
Looks like
Brazil?
a cross. No, I think they're actually like Norway or somewhere in the.
Okay,
in that
somebody like when I first put this out, I'm like, dude, I have no. He's like, did you rip this off? I'm like, I have no fucking idea what that is. And it was like,
I don't think he ripped it off.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say he looks a little like Eddie with the nose and stuff like that from Iron Maiden.
Yeah,
but
even in the when Eric Hodson did the stretch goal card, it kind of looks like Eddie. Everybody's like, oh, that's sick. I'm like, yeah, no.
It's hard to get away from some of those designs, but I mean, I think it's cool because you're sticking with that, the Catholicism thing or reverse.
Yeah, there's
there's
all of this. Like everybody has a detailed backstory, which is all going to be revealed. And even this guy, you're gonna, it's like I remember when I used to watch X-Files, like cigarette smoking man. He would always be there for like just a little bit, and then you're like, who is he? Where did he come from? What's he doing? And like I remember you got a few episodes where you like this one episode where like he was a failed writer, and like he was like the musings, like is his life, how he came to be who he was. I'm like, oh, that's just I loved stuff like that. The details, the backstories, and so like I've been working on this forever. So every single one of these people have detailed backstories, which is, some of this could be on the cards because the cards are gonna be front and back. You're gonna have something on the back that tells you a little bit about them.
Oh,
if I had the money, if we all had money, like, if I could make $250,000 on a campaign and I could do this in the future, I would do these little mini comics like He-Man used to do back in the day. It was like, whatever figure you bought, it was like their backstory and their origin. I get Eric to do that because he does great work. Like he does Devil Dinosaur Man, and it looks just like He-Man. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's great, man. The fire in this print looks phenomenal.
Yeah, Peter did that too. Like he didn't want anybody to color it. He was like, I'll color it myself. I was like, okay, if you insist.
Yeah, he did a great job on it.
Yeah,
I love it. It looks supernatural. I mean, it looks like fire, but it also looks supernatural, which is cool.
Yep. It looks like wildfire. Yeah, it looks like
very cool.
Cool.
Okay, add-ons. Look at that. These are some cards, right?
Yeah, the one in the center there, it's gonna be a metal card.
Nice.
Okay.
People really like the metal cards. We had one, and people really liked it.
Yeah.
Yep. That's fun. Boy, Phoenix, man, he's
merchandise.
Busy boy. All right. So what do you got? You have cans or can wraps?
Yeah, the wrap.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. All right.
That's the art for that's actually a mini print too that's coming with everything. So I've already unlocked a few.
Okay. I like the colors on
guys.
this.
Everybody grab it.
Well, I like that this is a little different. What's that?
Is it keep going down? Let's see.
I wanted to talk about this for a second because I like the colors on it because it contrasts with everything else,
Yep. And even I think John Malin pointed that out. I did a super chat and he pointed this out. Like Don Edwards did this piece. Great guy.
Yeah.
And he pointed out how the mountains faded back and then you had the colors in the back of that and everything. It just like it progressed naturally. It's like really looking at a picture. It was great.
Yeah, it's cool.
I gave him a vague sketch and a description of what to do, and he knocked it out.
Yeah, it's nice. But I think it also is a nice contrast to what you're offering in the main part of the book because, this will pop because everything else is so, it's got that darkness to it.
Yep.
Which is cool for the comic, but,
it's just a pretty picture.
That's all you can say. Exactly. It's awesome.
That's the bookmark. So it's going to have like spot glow on her eyes.
Oh, real cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's Dean James, right?
Yep.
Dean James art. Very cool. Good job, Dean. I like the vines.
Mm-hmm.
He's got, what's this, like brimstone?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And those are the pieces of 8 right there.
Mm-hmm, pretty much. That's the prophecy.
The scroll. Okay.
So that's like the thing. It's like a race to find these pieces, like between her and them and others.
Okay.
And then you can find out, what are the pieces for? Well, you got to stay on board here.
Nice.
Nice pencils.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's Thomas pencil work.
Yeah. He was cranking out like 2-3 of these a week.
Wow. I wish I could spend that time, man. That's what I need. The time.
He had fun with it too, because he had been doing like a bunch of noir stuff and like gangster and like he was doing that in the inks and like no colors with it. He didn't get to see his stuff in colors. And, so I was telling him about the book. I was like, yeah, I saw your stuff. And it's like, this is about mythology and stuff like that. And he's like, I'm from Greece, right? It's kind of my thing. He's like, it's kind of a thing. It's like, all right, well, I have some rough character design. Let's go through some things and let's do this. And I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
When I got the very first page back, I was like, All right, yeah, we're doing this.
That's cool.
And that page right there is awesome too.
Yeah, I like the way this looks.
We love gingers here at South River Studios.
Me too. How can you not?
That's well, Hollywood hates them, so.
I know they do. I don't get
true.
it. And you got the little chibi?
Yeah, I actually got those in the mail.
That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
I got those already.
That's one thing we didn't do on our campaign.
I think it's the standard going forward now.
Yeah, I think so too.
The man has to put collage.
Yeah, but I think he's getting so busy he can't do it for everybody anymore.
Yeah, I heard he did close commissions.
And I'm like, well, that's not great because then if everybody's expecting it, how are you supposed to get it?
Yeah.
So that's gonna be tough. Okay. Yeah. See, even here's a different version of the Inquisitor.
Yeah, that's Eric did that too. So that's a stretch goal. Everybody's getting that card too. This is giving you guys too much free stuff.
So does he change his look, or is there something where something happens and that's how he used to look or will look, or just?
It's just artist interpretation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever they want to do, man. Like I'm not a except for the sword. I told him to put that sword.
That's cool. I do like it. Very nice. Okay. So, and you said the book is complete. It's 24 pages.
Nice.
So, and then these are going to be floppies. So you're going to release them as floppies, right?
What?
And then,
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said you're releasing them as floppies.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yep.
And then are you going to collect them all at the end, or are you going to leave them as floppies all the time?
Oh, let's see how it goes. Like, I mean, I guess in the next issue we'll do a catch-up tier, and then after the third one, we'll see. Because basically the first 3 or 4 are a volume, like it's called Prophecy and Protocol.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, that's what we were thinking about too.
I love them. I mean, as a fan, as a reader, like I can't, especially my age now. Like, and I get older, and especially money. I'm not going to buy every single issue every month. I don't have time to go to the comic book shop and do a pull list. Eventually, maybe a year down the road, I'll get the trade. I'll get I'll take it to work or something to read it during my breaks or something like that, or have some downtime at the house. That's about it.
Right.
Like I have Inglorious Rex sitting around. I still haven't gotten to read that.
Yeah, I have a few books I haven't read either, man. Just
me too.
Do it. It's terrible because I want to back up a lot of books. A lot. Me too. Because I think there's really a lot of great stuff coming out. But then when I get them, I can't even sit down. And I'm like, okay, maybe I'm going to hold off for a little while.
I know.
But everything I've got from CG, I don't know if there's really anything I could complain about.
Me neither.
Yeah, nothing's been terrible. Nothing's been like, oh gosh.
I love the Lucent. I love Company Man.
Yeah, Company Man was great. There's several things. The Embrace
Hybrids
was great.
I like that. I haven't gotten to read Embrace yet. Like because now at this point, I'm like my campaign is almost over. We just hurry up and launch so I can get caught up. And I have the PDF of Monster MD. I'm gonna get to that soon. I backed Terror in the Trenches. He said that's going to print soon.
Yep, I got Terror in the Trenches. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, I just backed Jupiter from Jason Sandberg. Other than that, man, I haven't had like my back-ends. I've had to kind of pick and choose. There are a lot of stuff I like on my list after all this is done, and maybe issue 2 does great. Definitely, I'll never forget. I will always remember to back these books. I'll get them eventually.
Right. Yeah, there's several that I've missed out on too, though, because they've closed them down, and it's been tough. So I've not been able to get them when I wanted them, but I think eventually, if they re-release them, I'll be able to get back into it. So
if they do, though, you're right. Some people are hard to get.
They are. I mean, Kenneth Rockefeller's hard, and I really want his Groken books.
Oh, Groken,
but I've had a hell of a time, man. It's just bad timing. That's all.
Yep.
But other than that, I've been loving it. So yeah, keep this up, man. This is great. I mean, you're in the midst of the campaign. So how many days do you have left?
I think like 5 in about 5 minutes.
Wow.
Not
At the end of the 60 or not the 30, right? You're in the second 30.
Yeah. Tick tock.
Man, it goes so fast. And it's a lot. So you've been on a lot of shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know that grind too. I mean, Murph was on a hell of a lot of shows.
Yeah, I'm on one like tomorrow from 8 to 11, and then from like 11 to 1.
Oh man, like 3
Friday
hours
night
each
though.
time.
Yeah, Friday night. That should be a good night to get some books,
it's
though.
like the geeks and gamers crowd.
Right.
What's it called? It's like Iron Age Nights or something like that.
Okay. A drink with crazy. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, I'm on that tomorrow.
Man, he got popular fast.
Yeah.
He really did. His show grew. It was like all of a sudden he was just on, and then everybody was watching him. And
because he doesn't really drift too far into the political things and the drama, like a lot of what they call the gay ops and all that stuff, and EFAP and people. He doesn't do all that. He just keeps it to the story of the person and the book.
Yeah.
And
neither do we. I'll tell you what, I can't stand a lot of the drama going on. Like, I just can't do it.
I mean, I don't. It's there. I work 50 hours a week. I have 2 small children and a wife. I ain't got time for that, man. I'm making.
I don't either. I know. I'm like, how are you making comics getting involved in this? It's just crazy.
I can get on Twitter and I can make fun of people and do that with the best of them. I can do it. I mean, I'm sure you've seen me. I'll clown people all day because I have some time at work, free time. But other than that, like all that stuff with like war campaign and all this, I see it all the time with people I'm friends with. I'm like, man, it's not worth your time. Just don't give these people oxygen.
Right. That's what I feel. That's why we're not going to do that on here either. We're not, we're not going to give time to it. I'd rather shill books. A lot of people are tired of shilling books, but I'm like, no, I'd rather do it. It's supporting each other, and that's what we're about. We're here to do this, to see everybody be successful, and we want to be successful, and that's where we're at. Even if we're more boring.
Having guests on fun too.
Yeah. Right. That's First World in a nutshell. Yeah, that story. I always think of your story, Doc, because I always think of Harambe. Whenever Harambe was killed, that's when the timeline changed, and we went.
Wait, didn't you say it was something else?
I say Clown World.
No, what did you say that was before Harambe that everything went nuts?
Oh shit! Yeah, we said it on Tuesday, didn't we? I can't remember.
I can't remember what it was. Was it September 11th or no? It wasn't something serious, right?
No, it was goofy.
It don't
matter. Yeah, but anyway, everybody, if you're watching this, go check out the Mythicals. It looks like a great book. I think
it is a great book.
Well, let's show some of the what they can get, what they can back.
The tiers, okay.
Yeah, let's go some over the tiers.
Oh, I went too far.
She's got the Ultra Mega Super Pack. So is this the most expensive item?
Yeah, other than the art, but yeah.
Okay.
This is, you get everything, like both copies of the book, the PDF, both of the add-on tiers, which is like the cards and the merchandise, and of course all the stretch goals. And exclusive to that is the bookmark.
Okay.
And does it come in a box?
Yep. Where you can box. It's got that art that you guys were talking about.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good way to cover that box. It's nice.
Yeah, Dean had a box, and I really liked his box too, that you could keep your comic in.
With my art on it. That was my art.
Digital, which is very important because of shipping, is ridiculous.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I thought I would have sold more by now, like a lot of the overseas people, but next week I'm on with Charlie's London and
good.
Combi Mark and all them. So
yeah, CJ UK.
Yeah, they should buy it there.
CG UK. I mean, yeah. So you know what, we didn't sell as many digital as we thought either, though.
Yeah, I thought that would be an easy buy.
Yeah, but we didn't. But that's I mean, I think it's just because of the format it is. It was good for people overseas, but a lot of people who want books, they want the book,
Oh, I understand completely.
Okay. Booty Juice edition.
Yeah,
Booty
it's a Dan Dahl cover.
Nice.
Nailed it.
So what is your main cover? The Booty Juice version?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the one that sold the most.
Okay.
I mean, but Peter, you can't deny that. It's
Yeah.
I mean, if I was in a comic shop and saw that, I'd be like, fuck, what is that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
It is really cool. None Blacker.
In your face.
That's my Spinal Tap reference.
None Blacker.
Yeah, when he's talking about his guitar or like the album cover, he says black. He says none blacker.
I don't remember it that much to remember the quote that well, but yeah.
Oh, I've seen
I
it way too
love
many
the movie though. And Best of Both Worlds, so you get both.
Yeah,
22.
$11 a piece, man. That
Very
one I think is the best seller.
Yeah, $11 a piece. That's a good deal. They were.
What did you put your?
Piece, right?
What's that, Murph?
Go ahead,
What did you put your shipping at?
It's $8.
Oh wow, that's pretty low.
I did as low as I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. I hate that. You know what I mean? Because no one wants to pay. Yeah, tough decisions with it.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I think that is the best.
I lowered the price like $13. I lowered the shipping as low as it'll go.
Yeah.
Just like if I could just break even, man, that's all I care about.
Right,
Yeah.
Right.
That's it, man. That's all I care about. Yeah, and delivering a good story to the backers in that way. Once you read the last page, and then what I call like I even on the inside that inside cover on the back, I put a preview page.
Yeah.
Once you see the last page and once you see that page, you can be like, "Oh fuck, dude, we gotta get issue 2."
That's awesome.
And then, well, I can't say anything. I'll start dropping some art. There's been some behind the scenes things going on. Tinkering around with some designs for issue 2. I have a cover for issue 2 already that's going to introduce a new character. And you see that, you can be like, "Oh yeah, I fucking get it," because you're going to see that on the preview page.
Very cool.
And that's Dean's art.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just scrolling through.
No, it's fine. It was a joke. I'm not gonna take it off.
Oh, that's cool. You have concept art. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Is
nobody.
it just that one picture, or is there multiple, and you're just showing them?
It's just that one. I have more, but
Okay.
I figured that'd be a little tease for now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Nobody bought it, so whatever.
And then the original pages. I love that.
Yeah.
The first book we put out, I didn't sell original pages because, well, I want to hold on to my first comic that
I understand, man. That's why I bought my pencils for that cover right there you're looking at.
Yeah.
I bought those back.
Mm-hmm. But the next book we do is definitely going to have original art for sale. So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you got to do that. Not a lot of people do original art anymore. I mean, it's starting to be a lot.
It's true. Well, it's all digital. They're going digital pencil instead of, traditional.
Well, you grow up on that, right? There's people just grow up going in digital instead of, they're given a tablet as a kid. And
well, I got to be honest. There's times where I really like to draw digital, and it works for certain things. But when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, but there's nothing like pencil on paper,
Yeah.
And it just takes away from that. But other than that, digital's a great tool. So I really have nothing bad to say about it either.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you just can't get it original. That's all.
Yep.
And sell it.
So
you've already sold that out. That's nice.
Yeah, I sold that one too.
Very cool.
Because I love the other one. I mean, because nobody buys it, I'm gonna get it myself. But like the one with in the barn, man, the detail in that barn is just, I can't believe anybody hasn't picked it up. But the the campaign is winding down, and people just might be like, "Oh,
sure." Yeah, you never know. Like I said, I think so. Tonight, I think we're going to get a lot of replays. Is what's going to happen with us. We had a few people in the chat, but not as many as we normally do. Yeah, we're very lively tonight, so they normally go crazy.
Mo's the shit starter, so
he's just for all the drink.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. Oh, we had fun. Well, anyway, it's still a good time. I still get to laugh at Murph.
Yeah.
I mean, Murph thinking this fucking Limp Bizkit's the best band ever. Shit.
No, I don't. I just make it because you think they're worth
That's what
nothing.
you think. That's what you think for real. I know.
I just think they're bigger than Megadeth, and it is official now. No more argument.
Bigger?
Yes.
Why? Because they're headlining?
Yes. That's what headliners are, Derek.
Yeah, but that don't mean they're bigger than Megadeth.
They are bigger. They're more popular.
And whoever organizes festivals, as they are.
Yeah, that's all it means. Which means, but look at the other names of the bands.
Organizes.
Yeah, but look at the names of the bands. You can tell they didn't know shit. Look at what they put together. It's a shit lineup.
Maybe
I still can't get over the Viagra Boys.
Yeah, it's a shit lineup, man. So I mean, and really, Limp Bizkit will never be considered one of the top 4 metal bands of all time. Only
it's not
Megadeth,
even a metal band. It's like a hip
Metallica. Yeah, but I mean, still, they're not going to be top 4. So Megadeth achieved that. Not only that, Dave Mustaine was in 2 of the top 4 metal bands of all time.
Yeah, but he was fired out of the one, and it didn't get popular, so they kicked him out.
Yeah, but he wrote the music that got popular.
Did he?
Yes, he did. That's proven.
Like Four Horsemen. That's one of my favorite Metallica songs. I think Dave Mustaine wrote that guitar part.
Yeah, but he didn't write anything on the Black Album like that.
He wrote stuff on Ride the Lightning, which is one of their greatest albums.
Hey, I love all their stuff.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's too partial to their newer stuff.
No, the new album. They just brought the new album out, and I feel like every song sounded the same. Like I was 30 seconds into each one. I'm out. Well, I really tried. I gave each song a full listen to it, and I was like, what is this? Like
they're phoning it in, man.
Really. Like
they're phoning
nothing new. Not a song that was unique or any
Because to be honest, I don't hate Metallica, but I don't like them as much as Megadeth. I'll just put it that way. But I was watching them on the Stern show.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like I know they put out like Death Magnetic. There were 2 songs on that were okay.
Sure, they've had a song here and there that I've liked, but
I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's rough to hear because they're at the top of the world, and then you see them just kind of fall in creativity and everything. And
I don't understand. I don't understand it. I really don't.
I understand it. I think they're tired. I think they've made their money.
They're just doing it because they have to do it.
Yep. I think
it's a job now. It's a job. Yep. It's not fun.
That sucks, man. When your creativity becomes a job.
Yeah.
Well, but then again, it kind of back because, like, for instance, Walking Dead, the writer is and of course I can think. Yeah. People were pissed how he ended the comic, but he was like, I wrote everything that I planned to write, and he's like, I could do another 100 issues, but he's phoning it in, and it's like, do you want it? It's better to go out.
That's why I'm ending this after 13, man. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I couldn't continue. I could, I guess, I kind of did write myself an escape route. So I guess if it catches on, I mean, but
I want the end.
I'm on to other things. So, I do have a definitive end.
Yeah, and think about manga. Why they say they like manga over comics.
That's why I did that, dude.
Yeah, they say they want an end. They like the beginning, the middle, and the end to the story. They don't want it to just go on.
Man, you gotta. I read The Fucking Room, man.
Yeah, I agree.
When I redesigned this, I wrote this in 2005, but I saw that I was like, people are doing graphic novels, but eventually people are gonna be tired of paying $35 for a graphic novel.
Yes,
and plus the shipping.
It's true.
So what if I just give you twice a year a floppy that you're just going to be salivating over to get the next one each time? But here's the thing: if we can make more money each time, I'll give you more issues quicker in the year because they're already written. I'll just chain these fuckers to a desk and say, "Draw, monkey." Here's my money. Awesome. Here's my money.
Yeah.
Draw.
I wish I could do that. Damn. I wish I could quit my job and draw.
Yeah.
It's tough, man. It's really tough in the way we do it because most independents have to work, and
I mean
that's what it
is.
Work
my ass off.
Yeah. So, but I think it's great. I mean, it's great to have a plan. I think it's good to know your market, and that's one thing we're still figuring out. I mean, I think we do fantasy, so fantasy to me is like it's in a completely different thing.
I have a dark fantasy story. Like I wrote a short story to stretch some muscles, to try to go outside my wheelhouse, because I do love all that stuff. I'm just like, I feel like I couldn't do it justice until I just had this idea. I was like, oh. And then, like, the same lady, Piper Steed, who edited this, I gave her that short story. I was going to put it in an anthology that never got made. But she said, she was like, something that could probably work. I gave it to another person who's like she's an artist. She's like, this could work as a graphic novel. You built in 3,000 words, you built an entire world. You could stretch this out into like 70-something pages. I'm like, oh, slow down. Maybe awesome. we'll try 48 or something like that, or maybe I could go. It's in my head. Like I've started writing. I've got 2 pages of it so far. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's the bare bones. Like I've got it. I mean, I have the story written. It's not like I have to go back and think about it.
Yeah. It's just some of it's a little more niche than others, and I think
horror is hard.
Horror is hard. To be original, I think it's hard, and
that's why I had to dress it up with some paramilitary kick-ass action.
Yeah,
which is crazy when you think about it, because before they did the whole comic code, like horror was one of the biggest parts of it.
They ruled the roost. Yeah.
Yep, squelching creativity, man. That's really where it went down to, squelching it.
I mean, you still had it, right? You can, because you can consider like Blade and Ghost Rider horror, right? Yes,
but it was pretty tame compared to other stories, I think.
Was Swamp Thing tame or no?
Swamp Thing,
psychological horror.
Yeah, because it had a lot more reflection, like human reflection, things like that involved in it.
Originally, you thought, like before Alan Moore got a hold of it, you thought that Swamp Thing was a man who turned into a plant, but when he got a hold of it, it was a plant who thought he was a man.
Yes, it was pretty cool.
Which had a profound impact on me and my writing.
Yeah.
Him and Grant Morrison's Animal Man run showed me that, and reading Chris Claremont, Peter David, and J. Michael Straczynski, like that's my foundation as a writer. That's what built me up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I hear you. I love Chris Claremont.
Like characters, like the X Factor run of Peter David, as much as I love his Hulk run, which is legendary, his work with X Factor is like what you could take the art off of that and just look at the word balloons, and sometimes like you can read it and you could tell who's saying it. If you know these characters, you know who's saying it. Yeah. And that's that guy being a dick, that's Quicksilver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's awesome.
I think it's great. Yeah. I read J. Michael Straczynski, right?
Spider-Man run.
Well, I read that first.
Right.
Yeah, I said it right. Yeah, but I read his Spider-Man run first, and then I went into the Rising Stars, and I liked Rising Stars.
Oh, I like Rising Stars. Yeah, I forgot about that.
What's Rising Stars? I've never heard of that.
It's I don't know. It was like a limited series, right?
Yeah.
So
it was a what?
It was a limited series.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It was cool. I liked it.
Was it a superhero or was it something different?
Yeah, it was a superhero story.
Oh, okay.
It was pretty cool. It was a little bit different, but it kind of he took some like cliched superheroes and then twisted them up a little bit, which was fun.
I think it was like it was like 24 issues or something. It's like only a couple.
Yeah. It was cool though. So anyway, we were running up on an hour and 15.
Oh, yeah, my wife told me she told me I gotta cut the water hose off. My sprinklers.
All right, man.
Yeah. So anything else you want to tell us? Anything you want to advertise?
It's the best deal out there, man.
It is a very good deal. Yeah, very good deal.
Bar none. Like, I want you on board. Just come with me.
There you go. $22 and you get 2 books, right? 2 different covers.
Yeah.
It's a good deal. That's right.
And you probably have the best shipping rate too, honestly.
Yep.
If you guys want to back the book, I put the link up in the
back it now.
Pinned up in the chat so that everybody can see it.
A couple more days left.
Yep.
4
just got a couple
more
days.
days.
That's crazy.
Get it while
fast.
it's hot.
So thanks everybody for coming and joining us. If you like this book, go check it out. And Hojo, thanks for coming on the show. It's fun having
you. Hojo, anywhere else that people can follow you?
Just find me on Twitter, man. Can't Hojo Mythicals. And can't be two of us.
Okay.
There's a guy out there that wants it, and he's like, that bastard Hojo.
Right. Well, you can find me and Murph on Twitter as well. My Twitter handle is here. I'm going to stop this so people can see our Twitter handles.
Why don't you have my Twitter handle?
Because you didn't.
Derek, you just had to
put
put it back on me, right? You just had to.
Yeah, because that's what you do. You got to put your tag in there, man. It gives you a place to put your tag. So tell everybody what your Twitter handle is.
KJ Murphy 518.
Okay. And then catch us every Tuesday, guys. Murph and Dirk duke it out at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And
like, subscribe, share, please.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Bye.